Show me the coolest thing you own that isn't expensive.
Looks like melted ice cream, right? Well, it ain't. It's a seat saver. Whether you're at a concert or a bus or whatever basically, and you need to leave your seat for a moment, just pop that right on and it'll do its job. I mean, who's gonna want to sit on a seat with melted ice cream? No one. Yeah, best $5 ever spent.
The only thing I gotta add is we gotta try it. Here we've got a tiny little container of Ben&Jerry's cookie dough, which I think it was the same flavor from the video. It might not be, it's too late now. I've bought the ingredients and we're gonna do this. There is nothing more than I love than a seat, and there is nothing that I hate more than social interactions. The ingredients for this first one are a little bit weird. I'm gonna give you options throughout the video. To recreate the first one, which is the cookie dough one, I am using an epoxy? I have no idea what that is. I thought that was the thing that I use when I want to watch Netflix in other countries. Anyways, it's basically a set that comes with the resin and the hardener. One of the products is liquid and the other one makes it turn into a solid. So, wow, it comes with gloves. Didn't realize it was gonna be that intense. I think on the TikTok, one of them was like a vanilla, like a white kind of melted ice cream, and the other one was chocolate. Probably because it's a chocolate chip, like the chocolate melted as well. I was gonna say that I've done research on how to make this resin, but I didn't. The only thing I know is that resin actually has to be colored using like an official specific type of coloring. Using these colors, we basically have to make ice cream, and just keep in mind, I am colorblind. Let's see what happens. This is the resin, so this is the first one. So I am going to mix. No, I'm not. I just realized that we probably need to spill this on parchment paper. So we're gonna pour 100 ml. We have just about enough, no room for mistakes. You know what? I'm gonna do 50-50. So this is 50 of the resin that I'm gonna put on the yellow one. This one is gonna be my chocolate chip mixture, I guess. And then we're gonna do 50 more for this side. On the TikTok, the girl said she bought this online, so I just assumed the method they used for this spill was very professional. We've got the liquid part, so before we activate it, I think we're gonna mix the colors. So this one is supposed to be my vanilla ice cream. This color is called Pearl, which I think is just supposed to be white, so I think that'll make like a good vanilla ice cream. We're gonna just mix it. I do not think this is enough. This is very white, and I feel like vanilla ice cream has more like a yellow tone to it. So I am going to add a little bit of mango. I have to play safe with colors, so I am literally going to one drop, that's it. No risking any more than that. This is going like yellow. I'm so excited to show you the other spills that we're gonna make in this video because some of them are made with literally ingredients that everyone has at home. I just don't think it's actually going to work, but that will be the fun of it. You probably won't even be able to see on camera, but I don't even know how to describe it. It's like white with a little bit of yellow in it. I'm happy with that. Now on this one, please someone tell me there's a color named brown. Blackcurrant. Is that brown? There's actually no brown. Wait, is this brown? Kiwi. Are kiwis brown? I have no idea what brown is. Hey Siri, how do you make brown?
Made by combining red, yellow, and black.
Red, yellow, and black. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 drop of red. Actually, 2 drops of red. 1, 2. 2 drops of yellow. This is gonna go so wrong. I always allow you guys to be mean to me, like please go ahead. Take your frustrations on anything I do in the comment section, but know about colors, because this is, I feel so self-conscious about this. So if I'm being an idiot, you just kind of have to forgive me. This is looking kind of brownish. Let's mix it. This looks like poisoned maple syrup. I could be wrong, but adding white maybe is gonna make this less see-through, because this is very see-through. And we mix. That kind of does look like brown. It's just a little bit see-through. Maybe 2 drops of yellow, 2 drops of red. At this point, it is what it is. This is my vanilla ice cream. This is my chocolate ice cream. So mixed together, obviously with the hardener, this is supposed to make our fake ice cream spill. Here we've got the ice cream. So I kind of was thinking, should we put the lid with it as well? Maybe not. Maybe just just the ice cream to make it like more realistic, right? Here we've got a little bit of parchment paper. I think this is gonna be great to make the actual spill. Hopefully it works. In the video they used like a little plastic spoon with the ice cream, but I actually think the little wooden spoon that comes with it is way more believable, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Wow, that looks great already. I've had an idea. I'm actually gonna fill up the ice cream container, then give it a mix so that it looks realistic, and then spill it so that it feels real. So we're gonna need 100 ml of this, but I'm actually gonna do 50-50. We're gonna add the hardener to the brown. This is not hardening as quick as the name suggests. Let's do 50. So this is our white mixture, which is actually quite a lot now. This one is the chocolate mixture. 8 to 12 hours. Oh no, 12 to 20 hours. I don't got that much time. You'll be fine. So I am going to pour our vanilla mixture. I feel like we might need to add a little more hardener just to make this go solid a little quicker. You know what? I'm just gonna freestyle. Oh, this feels better now. Now we're talking, I think. So I got this wooden surface just in case this is gonna take a long time to basically set, so I can basically move it and I can set this aside to rest. But basically I just decided that I'm just gonna do the spill and then add the details in chocolate. Otherwise this is all gonna become the same color. So here goes nothing. That looks so real! We gotta add the details in brown now, or should I just let this spill a little bit longer? That looks so legit! Okay, stop spilling now. Honestly, stop spilling. Me when my friends are oversharing and I can't deal with any more trauma other than mine. Literally, stop the spill immediately. I'm gonna add a little bit of black. This is looking very like red or something. Oh, I just ruined the whole thing. Great. Oh no, what have I done? Maybe a lot of yellow and a lot of red? Oh wow, that's very black. We learn and we adapt. So what I'm gonna do is, I am going to add the new black into the white and see if it creates more like a natural kind of brown. That worked! That looks like chocolate to me, right? I don't know if this looks believable anymore. I just hope that this holds. This is the bit where I'm gonna get too artistic and I'm gonna just ruin the whole thing. Oh, that does look kind of real, kind of ugly. Let's do like... Let me add some more in the center here. I just hope this whole thing doesn't become just brown. Let's add a little bit of brown here. Gotta make sure to connect it so that it looks natural. This will save any kind of seat. It's also so sticky that it might save a seat on a roller coaster. I wish I'd done a little more white, but I didn't. My last detail is going to be to add the little spoon. So I'm gonna add it right here. We're gonna move on to the next one, but we have officially created a Ben & Jerry's fake spill. Do I love it? Yes, I do. Do I think this is just going to flatten out and completely disappear into like my kitchen and my furniture? Yes, as well. Let me add just a little bit of brown on here. This is our fake spill. I literally cannot show you a better angle. So here we've got our first DIY spill, and can I just say that I haven't actually touched it yet because I obviously wanted to wait for you guys to see it, but this looks the same as it did when it was wet, which makes it look very realistic. That's incredible. Like, are you kidding me? We're gonna test it out on the actual mini sofa because I bought this for a reason. A little bit extra, but just looking at it on here, it's not enough because obviously it does look real on here, but I want to see if this would look legit. This one solidified really well. I just hope that it peels off. This is either going to be satisfying or ruin my day. No in between. Oh my god. It's a little bit soft, but I think it's meant to be like that. I am so scared I'm gonna ruin this. We just gotta do it. This is incredible. Like, that actually looks like real. It's got a bit of movement to it, just enough to make it look real. And you see how the cream kind of mixed with the chocolate. I wish there was a little bit more white. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a little bit of like ice cream still left on here. But when the light reflects, this looks wet. That looks so legit. And it's got a bit of a grip to it, so even if it's at an angle, it still sticks to it. The ultimate test, we're gonna put this on our children's sofa. Oh my god. That actually looks real. And do you see how it doesn't move? It's literally perfect. I mean, it does move, but just it stays just enough. Like, how strange is that? This is literally perfect. If I saw this, there's no way in the world I would come and touch it because it's shiny. It looks legit. You might have to make sure that it's like tight on the edges so that it looks like an actual spill. But the shape of it is perfect. This just, to me, it looks real. This is a 10 out of 10. Approved. It works. If I was at a concert and I saw this on a seat, there is no way in the world that I would just take it. Like, I wouldn't come on here and check if it's real or not. Like, it just wouldn't happen, and I'm keeping it super real with you. I have no idea how this translates on camera. I'm hoping that it translates as well as in real life. We can only go downhill from here. Here's the thing. If in the previous one, all those resins, all those ingredients, it was a bit much for you to give this a try, because I get it, this stuff is expensive on Amazon. I'm gonna try to simplify this and give you more options. So for this next one, it's 2 ingredients, and they're a little bit more simple. One of the ingredients is food coloring, and the only other ingredient you will need is glue gun sticks. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but this is supposed to make a spill. It's done it. The only reason why I'm excited for this one is because these sticks are like very solid, so it might be that this one actually solidifies in time and, you know, we don't have to wait 12 hours. As you probably guessed, I'm trying to create like a different spill for every single one of these methods. So for this one, I thought that it would be interesting to do a red wine spill. So this is like a plastic. It's a plastic red wine cup. You can use an actual red wine glass for this. I guess it will make it way more realistic, but we're not 5-minute crafts. We don't have that kind of budget. My goal is to melt the sticks into something that looks like red wine, and then when we spill it, this one is gonna hopefully be more solid than the other one. This better not ruin my pot. Also, I look like a very angry European mom. Why you not like the pasta? I don't know what that was. I'm gonna put the glue sticks in here. I don't know how much you need of this. Something tells me that we're gonna ruin the whole pot, because what happens once this solidifies? How in the world am I ever going to be able to wash this? I mean, that's a lot of wine, so we'll see. And I'm going to pick the red wine food coloring. I think that should be it. Maybe just in case, I'm gonna do a little bit of chocolate brown. No, wait, wine is not brown, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna get some of the black and some of the brown as well. If this is not looking like red wine, one of these will do it. We make up with creativity for all the budget that we don't have. One thing's for sure, I am not trusting those flimsy gloves. So I've got a little spatula here. Okay, the only thing I was thinking is when this is ready, am I gonna pour it in? Probably. I mean, that does make sense, right? Okay. I have no idea how safe this is. Let's watch and learn. That sounds too aggressive already. Me to my stomach when it's making hunger noises at 9 in the morning. Health and safety. Do not insert any item into the glue gun sticks except hot melt glue gun. Glue can reach temperatures of up to 170 degrees. So right now we're at 60 degrees. It says that it can, it doesn't say that it should. Do we want to stir fry or a deep fry? Stir fry it is. 120 degrees seems like safe. Let's see if this works to at least melt this. Oh my god, it's melting already. This is the video that gives me a scar. This time a physical one. This is melting too easy. Something tells me that like, oh, 80 degrees will do the job. It is melting really quickly, so I am going to get my wine glass ready. It's almost fully melted. I am not gonna attempt to show it to you guys. You're just gonna have to believe me. So I'm imagining if I put the glass like here, this is going to sort of spill here. The other one felt less scary, that's for sure. Okay, I have no idea what's gonna happen once we add the red food coloring, but we're going to find out. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's not liquidy yet. Ouch. Am I imagining symptoms? As you can see, it's very see-through still. I am literally pouring all of the red in there. Oh, the color is starting to look right. So this is kind of what it looks like. I really hope I can zoom in when I'm editing because I don't want to zoom in with my eyes. Did that make a weird sound or was that in my head? I'm gonna increase the temperature and I'm just gonna be real brave. It's bubbling up. The hot glue sticks are bubbling up. No, no, no. That's like extra hot. This is not good. Let's do some funeral arrangements. This is so hot that if I put it in this, because this is plastic, this is just going to melt. I might just spread the wine, the fake wine, and then put this on top and just hope that it sticks. So this is supposed to be our wine spill. A little on the thick side. Do we spread this? It's like so tempting to touch it because this consistency is very interesting. But like something tells me we do not want to do that. Okay, this would have been more suitable for like a jam spill or just, I don't know. But we're doing it, so gotta make this look realistic. I guess that's it. And it looks kind of real. Like, I don't think it looks like glue, but it does look like someone spilled jam or something. There's still a little bit in here. Should I put it on the inside to make it look more legit? Shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the jam spill. This is so hot that the glass broke. It just cracked because this is so hot. It's not the worst, it just looks like jam. I think the consistency, it's not for wine, it would have been for something else. I am going to let it cool down because I can't even get close to this. This is dangerously hot. And then I'm going to show you the final result. I'm going to keep it real, guys. This does not look like wine. The good thing is that it's solidified perfectly. And there is this glass look to it that the first one didn't have, which makes it look like a clear liquid. This would only be good for like jams, wine, anything that has a bit of like transparency to it as like a liquid. This would be perfect for it. It was too thick, and for that reason this looks like jam. As you can see, we struggled a little bit when it comes to the actual spill, so I had to like put a little bit on top. There is no way that wine would ever spill in this way and then solidify like that, so this actually looks like jam. For as bad as it is, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. If I saw this on a seat, if I was attending an event or something, because of the stickiness of it, there is no way in the world I'd come here and touch it. And this is like really solid, so you'd realize immediately, but it's got movement, transparency, bubbles, which makes it look like real. Ouch. So we're gonna do the satisfying part, which is peeling it off. This is very easy, I think. Oh, it's like plastic now. When it comes to the actual spill, this is pretty good. If you do this, I would just recommend you to use a container of jam. Or if you do this in yellow, this would look like honey, which would be very, very cool. Just probably don't do wine. Imagine if you just leave it like that. That looks so weird. That's... Wow, also there's kind of like a weird grip to it. It's annoying that it lifts a little bit on this side, like it's not perfectly flat because it's too thick. I should have just melted this a little bit longer. I messed up and it is what it is. But you see how, so far, this one has a good grip as well. Like, it's not coming off as well. Oh. Think of like a Nickelodeon slime, but frozen. That is the consistency of this. Wrong product, but the method is definitely approved. Like, this actually works with the glue sticks. I mean, you know, right now we're not attending any events, but that's gonna come. I bought Billie Eilish tickets this week, and this is gonna allow me to go and get a lot of hot dogs without losing my seat. For this one, as you can see, we are going to recreate a Starbucks coffee spill. Visually, it's going to be very strong, but this is also the most simple out of this whole video. I actually think if any of you guys try one of these spills to see if they actually work as, you know, to save your seat in a real life situation, this might be the one that you will try just because you probably have these ingredients at home. So let's make some coffee. I think I found this one on Pinterest out of all places, but I really had to try this because the only ingredient is PVA glue, which I think PVA glue is like the standard for children, like kids activities. Loads of people have this at home, and this is basically all that you will need, which to me this doesn't make a lot of sense because how is this, you know, it's liquid and we're not adding anything to it. How is this going to solidify? I mean, I have no idea. And then you can use any kind of coloring that you use for school DIYs, like literally the cheapest stuff that you can buy at the supermarket. Like, you don't even have to go to like a specialty store. We will need red, yellow, and black because we've learned that makes brown, I'm hoping. I will find out when I post the video and I read the comments. Okay. Oh, I was gonna count the drops. It's a bit late now. I have no clue what I'm doing. Coffee is quite dark, but obviously this could also be like a latte, cappuccino. We can twist this into whatever we want. This might actually be the better one for you guys to see because this actually feels kind of thick. It might be that it works. Wow, that's really pretty. That's beautiful. Took me out for a second. Oh my god, this actually works. This is way better than the other brown. This actually looks like chocolate. Wait, we don't want chocolate. It could be hot chocolate. Maybe that's what this is. To me, this looks like an incredible hot chocolate, but it's not coffee. So maybe if we add some black. I think black is gonna turn this into more like maybe a coffee with a splash of cream. Wow, we went from hot chocolate to black Americano. What do you guys think? I don't know, I feel like that could be coffee, right? It's a little bit liquidy that it's worrying me how we're gonna spill this. Let me try this again. I'm gonna add some more glue on this side and then we're gonna pour this one into here. Wow, that would be a great spill. So let's see if this one becomes coffee color. Is this green? I would know, never seen it. I'm gonna add some red and some yellow because I feel like there's some color missing or something. I have no more colors or more glue, so this has to be it. On camera, these might look the same, but I promise you, in real life, these are two completely different colors. I think this one looks more like chocolate, and because I wanted to do coffee, I'm gonna use the black one, even though this might be too dark. The way I'm gonna do it with this one is I am actually going to fill the whole Starbucks cup and then actually spill it as if this is a real spill. We're not expecting much from Pinterest anyways. And there we go. Okay, I feel like that'll be sufficient. How do we do this? Okay, so with this one specifically, I already knew that this one was gonna have to dry overnight because we're literally using only glue. I mean, if this works at all, this is gonna be incredible. Oh, should we do like, ooh, I'm nervous. Should we do like a little spill first? And now we just let it run. Oh my god, this is gonna go, it's too much. No, this is too much. I mean, it is coffee. You know, it would cover quite a lot of surface because it's super liquid. That looks very real. That looks like real coffee. That's very strange. I hope that on camera this translates as well as in real life. And we haven't even added our decoration. So I've got one of these stirrers to stir the coffee. I kind of want to put it on the side. That's it. Now we can't move it anymore. And this is a little stevia. Oh. It's a bit dirty, but it's fine. Even more realistic. I'm gonna put a little packet of stevia on here. I literally won't even attempt to show it to you guys. I can just spin it, that's it. So you're gonna have to see it for what it is. If this dries, this is gonna be the best one. We could throw this in there, but I think it's a bit much. It's gonna make it look too artificial. Like, this is more decorated than my Christmas trees. It's got more ornaments than any Christmas tree I've ever made. This is the one that, like, whether this dries, how this dries, it's gonna make all the difference. So fingers crossed. We got a lot of seeds to save. This was going too well. Like, something had to fail and it had to be this one. First of all, I just want to say that this took 10 times longer than the other ones to solidify. It just wasn't solidifying. And then when it finally did, I realized that it spilled and it solidified all over my desk, which now I'm probably gonna have to replace. I don't think this was worth my desk, but I will let you guys judge by the look of the spill. I have no idea what happened. I think this spill kind of had like a mind of its own and it just kept on spilling, which ended up resulting in a very awkward, not natural looking spill, but also because it spread out so much, it's very, very thin. I mean, you can't even see the texture of it, but it's so wrinkly that it doesn't look real. I'm also pretty sure that this is not going to hold. Not the glass, not the cup, not the parchment paper. This is all gonna break because it's so thin. Okay, it's actually peeling off, which is a little strange. The texture in the bottom is like weirdly matte and wrinkly. But, you know, for as much as I hated this, I'm gonna keep it real, guys. This is actually peeling off. In the back, you can really see the texture. It's like, that doesn't look like a real spill. It looks like actual plastic. It looks like a trash bag. That's literally how I would describe this texture. This spill on the actual cup, it does look real. It just on here, this looks like an oil spill in the Atlantic Ocean or something like that. Maybe don't use this for a spill. Use this as a vegan leather. replacement if you're making clothes. I don't know, this is not great for a spill. So if you're doing this for like a photo on YouTube or whatever, this would work, and people would have no idea that it looks so bad in real life, because it actually doesn't look too bad on camera, because it's so wavy. It doesn't actually, it has no grip, but it also doesn't look flat. This does not look real. If I saw this, I would just pick it up and like throw it in the trash. And I will throw it in the trash in just a minute. Obviously, I take these things very seriously. For me, this is actually something that I wanted to work. But if you're just doing it for fun with like your friends as like a DIY project because you're bored, this is fine. You can do it. It's very easy, simple ingredients. I like that part of it. If you're actually going to a concert and you want to save your seat, this is not the way to do it. Keeping it super real, this is like a 0 out of 10. Like, not worth the ingredients, not worth the drying time, which was 10 times longer than the other ones. As a famous historian once said, ain't nobody got time for this. So that was an interesting video. And on that note, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a subscribe button down below and a notification bell. And the reason why I say it in every video is because this is the way that I ask my viewers to support my content. So if you're not subscribed yet, it takes 2 seconds. I don't bother you too much. I don't post any weird polls. It's just new videos, that's it. That's all you'll get from me. There are so many weird things on TikTok. Like, TikTok is truly a cursed platform, and I say this in the best way. Like, I'm part of it. I'm making cursed content on TikTok, but it is weird, bizarre things which I love. That is what I've based my whole YouTube channel on. Like, I love making weird things, so I feel like this video was a good example. But if you find weird stuff on TikTok, or just things that you want me to try because you don't want to do it yourself, please send it to me. I know it's annoying on YouTube because obviously you guys can send it to me in the comment section because it's kind of hard for me to go and read it, but I am on Instagram. If you send me a DM and I take your idea, or I take a TikTok video that you sent me, I will give you a shout out. I will give you credit for the idea. My DMs on Instagram are always open, and also if you just want to say hi, I will probably say hi as well. That's it. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video, which will hopefully be in 2 or 3 days. Bye bye.